The 9th Organizational Conference of OPDO kicks off in Jimma town. Eritrea and Djibouti presidents meet in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Hello and welcome. This is OBN Voice for the People. Those are the headlines of the news we are going to tell you. Stay with us. I'm Anwar Kali with the news. Chairperson of OPDO EPRDF, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, says OPDO has been working to strengthen unity and winning mentality of the Oromo people. He said that OPDO has led its people to victory. The 9th Organizational Conference of OPDO, the Oromo People Democratic Organization, has been kicked off in Jimma town, where the remark came out. Data Teresa reports.
Chairperson of Oromo People's Democratic Organization OPDO and Ethiopian People's Revolutionary Democratic Front EPRDF, who is also Prime Minister of the country, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, in his remark on OPDO 9th Organizational Conference, said divisiveness is disgrace. What is important is getting united. He underscored that the Oromo people have the capacity to win in war. But if there is no war, Oromo never kill a person, rather it hugs with love.
Oromo teaches us accommodating others, adopting captive people as one of his own. Oromo also teaches us adopting orphan children. If it fights in war, Oromo will win. But out of war, Oromo never kill a person, rather it hugs.
Dr. Abiy pointed out that due to lack of strong unity, the Oromo people were far away from achieving victory for more than a century.
Since the Oromo had lost its solidarity, it was difficult for it to defeat its enemies easily. As a result, its victory was delayed for more than a century. Due to this, the Oromo people lost its culture, history, identity, and country ownership.
Chairperson of OPDO and EPRDF, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, stressed the importance of getting united more than any other time. If this would happen, it is possible to change this country, even African continent, he said.
If we get united, not only this country, but also we have the capacity to bring positive change even for Africa. What we are observing is an indication for this.
According to him, the Oromo People's Democratic Organization has formulated a 10-year strategy which enabled the Oromo people to transform its struggle and achieve victory. The chairperson urged the Oromo people to be aware that it will never be limited by political parties that are making a struggle in its name, rather it is hope for Africa.
Oromo is above OLF, OPDO, or FC. Oromo is not limited by the political parties that are struggling in its name. It is important to understand that there is hope and solution for Africa.
He noted that his organization is able to achieve the struggle of the nation, paying huge sacrifices, such as attempt of assassination and provocative acts.
We are able to realize this struggle, overcoming various challenges, even an attempt of assassination. We achieved this struggle being in fire.
Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed emphasized that building Ethiopia is the responsibility of the Oromo people.
True, Oromo is the largest homogeneous ethnic group in Ethiopia and the Horn of Africa, even the eastern part of Africa. Related news, Chairperson of OPDO EPRDF, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, called on contesting political parties to compete peacefully and come to power without collaborating with enemies, working to deter the achieved victory. Let's watch what he said.
Jarmialen siyasa maqaa Oromootiin qabsooftan ergaan isiniif qabu ammas diinonni keenya Oromoo qooduun rakkisaa miti waan xiqqootti laattee qooduu dandeessaa jechaa jiru. Jaarmiyaaleen maqaa Oromootiin qabsooftan karaa nagaan ummanni Oromoo isin filatee jennaan daqiiqaa tokkoof barcuma kanarra turuudhaaf fedhii hin qabnu.
My message to contesting Oromo political parties is very clear. Our enemies are saying it is easy to divide the Oromo people, but that cannot be possible. If you contest peacefully and get votes of our people in elections, we don't have any desire to stay on power for a minute through force, and we give you the seat. This is what I tell you. But if you work with enemies to deter the registered victory, we never separate you from our enemies.
Karanaga alat diina wajjin waliin taane injifannoo amma argame duubatti deebisna woo jettan garuu diinaan gargar hin baasne isin ilaallu waan ta'eef.
Still, our news is concerning the 9th organizational conference of OPDO being held in Jumatan. And Deputy Chairperson of the organization, Lama Magarsa, who is also President of the Oromo Regional State, says OPDO will, as ever, work to benefit its people and strengthen the unity of Ethiopia. Fakad Burhan reports.
The 9th Organizational Conference of the Oromo People's Democratic Organization has been kicked off in Jimma Town. Deputy Chairperson of the OPDO, who is also President of the Oromia Regional State, Lama Magarsa, on his opening speech said his organization appreciates and thanks contesting political parties and activists who accepted government's call to peacefully participate in the country's political situation.
Waamicha keenya kabajanii biyya keessaa fi biyya alaa
those who come from abroad and inside the country, we have a great thanks to you for participating on this conference. I would like to say welcome. I have special thanks and welcome for leaders and members of contesting parties who have returned to your homeland, accepting the government's call to peacefully struggle for your people.
The President has also thanked heroes and heroines who paid a lot of sacrifice in Oromo struggle.
Qabsaa'ota gootota boqonnaa qabsoo darbe keessatti adda isaanii rasaasaaf kennanii.
We have a great respect for those who given their forehead for the bullet in the struggle of the Oromo. They are our heroes and heroines forever. I would like to thank the Oromo people, youth and security bodies who paid a lot to bring today's change.
He knows that the Oromo People's Democratic Organization has been striving to answer political, economic and social questions of its people. President Lama adds that his organization could create youth who can fight for its democratic and human rights.
Confidentially, we can say we could create a generation who can fight for its freedom. So our organization is a father of Kero, because we could create youth who can fight for its rights not only by force, but also through strategy and knowledge without any fear. We could also create youth who fight for their identity as well as respecting others.
Lama stressed that they have been doing a lot to widen political space.
Siyaasa duubattafaa biyya Itoophiyaa kana jijjiiruudhaaf hojii guddaa hojjetaa jira.
We have been taking different measures to widen political space. Especially, we have done a lot regarding pardoning political prisoners. Almost we have pardoned all political prisoners. We have also returned many exiled political parties.
He further notes that the conference is crucial to identify challenges that have been facing the organization.
Deemsa qabsoo isaa keessatti milkaa'ina argamanii fi rakkinoota turan yerootti adda baasee.
On the conference, it is expected to identify the challenges that have been facing in our struggle. It is also the conference of setting future direction. On this conference, it is also expected to elect strong leaders who can lead the region as well as the country to sustain the ever-started changes.
Lama underscores that his party is ready to work with any contesting political parties which can peacefully struggle for its people, and called upon the contesting political parties and activists to struggle for their people peacefully. He also called upon peoples of the region and youth to fight against individuals and groups who have been working to create conflict among nations.
Sister political parties of OPIDO, EPRDF and affiliate political parties have also delivered their message. Of course, the congratulatory message on the 9th Organizational Conference of OPIDO through their representatives. Fukadu Amana had the count.
Representative of the Southern Ethiopian People's Democratic Movement, while delivering congratulatory message for OPIDO leaders and members, said OPIDO, the organization that engineered the current change in Ethiopia. She said her party and the entire people of the region will strengthen historical ties with OPIDO and the Oromo people.
Our organization, Southern Ethiopia People's Democratic Movement, will cooperatively work with the Oromo People's Democratic Organization to strengthen the changes being registered and to bring about genuine satisfaction of our people.
Representing the Amhara Nation Democratic Movement, Speaker of the region's Government Communication Affairs Office, Nigusu Tulahon, while addressing the occasion, said OPIDO leaders have played a irreplaceable role in realizing the rebirth of Oro-Amhara relation, which was broken for decades for evil political gain. He said the two people and that the parties representing them will beat up any challenge facing them and will likely to face them by joining up their hands.
Though challenges are facing us here and there, we are very confident that the challenges are not beyond the control of the Ethiopian people who initiated this revolution and our reformist leaders who are in charge of leading this nation towards real change and transformation.
Representing Tigray People's Liberation Front, Dr. Abraham Tekste said TPLF is confident that the new breed of OPIDO leaders have the potential to lead Ethiopia towards a better future.
Though many challenges are facing us ahead, I believe OPIDO and other sister parties will strengthen their joint struggle, build up inter-party dialogue, and deliver effective leadership. I'm confident that we can ensure the change that the Ethiopian people want to enjoy.
Chairperson of Benshangul Gumuz People's Democratic Unity Front, Ashali Hassan, has congratulated OPIDO for orchestrating the new political philosophy that EPRDF is currently promoting by reforming itself and starting to serve the interests of Ethiopians on equal basis.
On this occasion, I want to thank leaders of OPIDO who have played a key role to realize such new philosophy in Ethiopian politics.
Chairperson of the Ethiopian Somali Democratic Party, Ahmed Shide, on the occasion said the unity and historic relationship of the Somali and Oromo people will continue to blossom and they will never be broken by mere political games of some groups.
I will assure you all that the Ethiopian Somali Democratic Party will closely work with the Oromo People Democratic Organization and even pay sacrifices to help all decisions made on this conference practical and ensure the benefit of our two regions' people and all Ethiopian citizens.
Our Democratic Party representative to the occasion said OPIDO has played a greater role in realizing the federal system that respects equal rights of nations, nationalities and the people of Ethiopia.
የኦሮሞ ህዝብ ዲሞክራሲያዊ ድርጅት ኦህዴድ ከምስረታው ማግስት ጀምሮ የኦሮሞ ህዝብና ሌሎች ሀገራችን ብሔር ብሔረሰቦችና ህዝቦች
We all know and recognize that the Oromo People Democratic Organization, right from its foundation, has struggled to ensure equality and self-rule among nations and nationalities of Ethiopia and laid a strong base for the federal system we are exercising today. The legendary artist Ali Birra has also performed on the stage that our mother is one and what else separates us from one another. And they are, a wonderful song it is. Deputy Chairperson of the Oromo Democratic Front, ODF, Dr. Dima Nagao, and first Vice Chairperson of the Oromo Federal Congress, Bakala Garba, said they expect match from the 9th Organization and Conference of OPIDO, which they said would pass crucial decisions that would guide the Oromo on the path of unity. Let's watch together what they had to say.
Hegere ummata keenyaatiif yeroon amma keessa jirru kun yeroo murteessaadha
This conference is a great thing for our people. The time we are in now is very decisive for our people. I call on contesting Oromo political parties to get united and move forward for the success of their people. The Oromo freedom fighters struggle not only for Oromia, but also for the entire Ethiopia. In our part, we are ready to realize the unity of our people. We expect that this conference would pass crucial decisions that would guide us on the path of our unity.
walqabatanii fuula dura socho'uun murteessaadha jennee amanna. Tokkummaan dirqama. Tokkummaan saba keenyaa dirqama ta'eera har'a.
The only thing that can save the Oromo from socio-economic and political crisis is strengthening its unity. We need unity than any other time now. This is the message I want to deliver on this stage. Welcome back. Now to the news from the neighboring countries, Eritrea and Djibouti. Eritrea and Djibouti presidents Isaias Afwerki and Ismail Omar Guelleh, respectively, met in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia on Tuesday. The two countries had already agreed to normalize their relations after years of stalemate following Ethiopia and Somalia-led mediation efforts. According to Dr. Workneh Gebeyo, Ethiopia's Minister of Foreign Affairs, normalization of ties between the two countries would benefit the Horn of Africa, a FBC website reported. That's it from me. Many thanks for watching. Have a good time. Up next comes a Gada program produced by Muhammad Noura. Join that.